Welcome back to TFE, a weekly news podcast in which we give our thoughts, feelings, and emotions on latest gaming, film, tech, streaming news, and other random crap we feel like. I am your host, Dan, and I'm joined with you as always by my co-host, Danny.
Hello, I'm very disturbed because I can hear myself now and it's really weird. In this week's episode, we talk about Google taking Stadia out back to shoot it in the head. Big shake-ups at Marvel projects. With what? Big shake-ups with Marvel projects, and Elon has made a robot from the early 2000s.
Yeah, normally it's me making the mistakes. Apparently it's you today, and I will make mistakes, so it'll be both of us. We're in.
I'm a little distracted. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
And I'm watching F1, so very committed to the podcast, as are we.
Yeah.
But let's go on into rapid reviews, where we got another episode of She-Hulk to talk about, and to be honest, I felt this one was worse than the last one.
This one is all about therapy, which as men, we do not like, so it's bad.
It's not that... Okay, I'm not against therapy. It's just, it wasn't that entertaining for me. I really enjoyed the last episodes where you have the other lawyers doing their own adventures and you had Mr. Immortal. Whereas this one, you didn't have that. You just followed Jen.
Dealing with the most obvious bad guy subplot ever, where clearly the guy that she was dating clearly was only doing it for the blood.
Yeah.
Like, it was so obvious. It was just like, oh yeah, this obvious setup of this guy just casually just goes, yeah, no. Like, I'm not saying that it wouldn't happen in real life, because it was just like, yeah, this is clearly the plot setup.
Yeah, but like I said, I was just disappointed that we just had Jen. Even the episode called Just Jen had more than just Jen in it.
Yes. I didn't find any of like the superhero things interesting enough.
No, not really, not to me either. Definitely, I think it's the weakest episode out of all of them. But
plus, still no Daredevil.
Yes, and we should get Daredevil probably at the end credits scene in the last episode.
Yeah, I reckon it is literally just going to be the last episode. It's just going to be like, oh, I'm here. Oh, check out Daredevil Born Again coming in 2024 some point. Yeah. Disappointing.
Yes. And
hopefully
we're
it ends
talk
strong.
About upcoming Marvel projects in 2024 in Stream That Movie News Into My Head, as we're talking about the Deadpool update.
Yes. Speaking of cameos and things, but this is maybe not a cameo, this is an actual full-on thing. Well, technically cameos in the announcement trailer.
I suppose, yeah. Anyway, yes, Deadpool 3 is happening, is coming out 2024. You had an idea when it might be released?
Well, they've given an announcement, September 2024? September 6th, I think?
Yeah.
Because it's in the trailer, like, announcement video. It comes out, I think it comes out after New Captain America.
Right, okay.
Because I think Thunderbolts and New Captain America happen.
Yeah, but we are getting Hugh Jackman back once again to reprise his role of Wolverine.
Yeah. And it's also canonically not the Hugh Jackman's Wolverine from Logan.
Yes, because Logan's set afterwards.
2029?
Yes, so it's fine. Anyway, I think it'll be interesting. It's going to be a cool dynamic
Buddy
to see.
cop movie, road trip.
Yeah.
It's their road trip to break into the MCU. Get Hugh Jackman and all the X-Men into the MCU. It's a road trip. They have to travel across the multiverse just in a shitty like little pickup truck, and it's Wolverine trying to drag Logan across the multiverse to get him into the MCU.
Yeah.
It's not going to be that, but it might be that.
Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman announced this in a teaser video on Ryan Reynolds' YouTube channel.
Yeah, not at D23, which is very interesting.
Well, Ryan Reynolds seems to do everything on his YouTube channel. He managed to post adverts and does anything you can think of.
Yeah, because his Maximum Effort production company?
Yes.
Yeah, it does a lot of its stuff. It's good, though. I like it. I love Ryan Reynolds just like doing commercials. Every commercial should be this interesting.
Very true, very true. Anyway, talking about other trailers, we're going to talk about Is The Last of Us. That's had an official teaser from HBO. Are you excited?
Nope.
Really?
Everyone seems to be. Like, everyone's like, oh, this looks really true to the games. And I'm just like, I don't think it just doesn't look right to me. I think the clickers look good and the noise, like the aesthetic looks good, but I really can't see Pedro Pascal and whatever the girl's name is as those characters.
It just doesn't fit your...
Well, no, because Pedro Pascal in this looks just sad all the time. Whereas in the actual game, Joel is meant to be like this hardened, like really just stern, no emotion man. Like he barely shows any emotion except like slight hints of like anger. And in this, Pedro Pascal is like on the verge of tears in like every scene. And I'm like, okay.
I'd like to see how they've done the trailer.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get used to it if I watch it.
Well, if you watch it, you're not going to watch it?
Well, I might not be able to watch it because I don't have any way at the moment unless I buy Now TV or something.
Might be worth doing, so you can watch Peacemaker at the same time, House of the Dragon.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it to me. I'll watch it eventually.
Yeah, I might watch it.
Like, I'll probably initially have to hear if it's any good. If it's like a train wreck, then I probably won't end up watching it, because why would I do that? I'm still playing through the first game again anyway.
Yeah. Going back to Marvel, Marvel has completely changed their plans for the Iron Man spin-off.
Yes, so it's no longer a TV show, it's a movie.
Oh, that actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, who would imagine that trying to stretch plots over 6 episodes maybe isn't the best idea, and they could just go, hey, look, we can do a movie.
Maybe they've learned their lesson. When they realize, oh, wait, this is actually just a film, let's make it a film.
Yeah, let's just make some short-form movies that go on Disney Plus just to fill in gaps and stuff.
So is that what it is? It's going to be like a short movie on Disney Plus release?
Well, I think so. They've definitely changed it, apparently, from a TV show to a movie.
It's like just, are they going to release it in cinema as well, or is it just going to be Disney Plus?
Yeah, I imagine just Disney Plus. Kind of like what Pixar was for a few years whilst the pandemic was happening, where they were just releasing all the Pixar stuff to Disney.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, that could be good. Like, I don't know how you can stretch, like, that plot line of Rhodey probably going around trying to stop, like, people. Unless you did it like Villain of the Week, like, each week he goes and tries to stop, like, a guy in an Iron Man suit. But then how long can you do that for?
I don't think that works. I think that it's a good idea to have as a film.
That will release in theaters.
Oh, is it actually? Armor Wars is coming to theaters.
Instead of being released on Disney Plus as a streaming service, Armor Wars is now being developed as a feature film that will release in theaters, although its release date has not been confirmed. So yeah, they're completely changing it. They're not even doing it on Disney Plus. It's just straight to cinemas.
Oh wow,
which is that's good.
Yeah. Although I wouldn't mind it if it was just Disney Plus, but because then it's money.
I wouldn't mind them just doing smaller budget movies on Disney Plus and then bigger movies like theatrical.
Yeah, it's quite strange in a way if you think about sort of Netflix, because Netflix make all their
spending
originals.
Massive amounts of money on, because The Grey Man is the most expensive thing Netflix did.
Yeah, and I think when theaters and Netflix,
very limited release in theaters. I think that's only because if they want to get any sort of accolades or anything, they have to release in cinemas. They can't just go straight to streaming.
Right, okay.
You have to release it in cinemas, which is why Netflix owns cinema chains, so that they can just go, well, we've released it in cinemas because we own them.
Carrying on with Marvel. Marvel's Blade, Mahershala Ali. I said that right? Mahershala Ali. I'm butchering that, but it's close enough. Is reportedly very frustrated with the process of Blade.
Yeah, so I think it's been reported that they're currently completely rewriting Blade because the just plot isn't good, apparently. So, hey, look, maybe it will turn out R-rated. Maybe Mahershala Ali is pushing for that R rating.
Well, it's been leaked. The current Blade script is only 90 pages long, and it features only 2 lackluster action sequences.
Yeah, so I think it's being completely rewritten at the moment by someone. I will find out. So the director's left. Blade's filming is reportedly delayed till 2023. So they're just not happy with it, which is good because, like, if it was this bad and they're changing it, then good. Rather than just trying to release something. So, like, it's like video games. Delay them until they're good. Unless it's The Flash, which just drop it in a bin. Because stop delaying it, just drop it in a bin. Write that off as a tax write-off.
Going to some other random movie news. Now You See Me 3 has actually got an update with the Venom director.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were doing more Now You See Me. I still haven't seen the second one. I still never seen the second one.
The second one's not great. The first one's good. Second one's not
Doesn't
great.
the second one have Woody Harrelson doing, like, duplicate twins or something?
Yeah, as a twin,
and Daniel Radcliffe being a magician.
He's the main antagonist.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't great, and I was just like, oh, okay. I'll get around to watching it eventually.
No, the first one was so much better. Although the second one arguably had the best scene in it of the franchise.
Okay, don't spoil it because I'll eventually watch it.
Well, I can tell you what it is, what kind of trick it is. It's just card throwing.
Okay.
But it's how they do the card throwing is pretty cool.
Is it you throw a card through someone's head?
No.
Oh, well, I'm not interested. No gambit for me.
No.
But yeah, Venom director, he did Venom. Hey, look, that went well. Could be good, I don't know. I don't know how much more story you could do with that. Are they going to find another third Woody Harrelson twin?
Yeah.
Triplet?
You know, you gotta have one feature.
Each movie,
Each
they
movie.
bring out a new Woody Harrelson triplet.
Well, it's Venom.
Oh yeah, they could bring Cletus Cassidy back.
Yeah.
And things that are coming back.
Ooh, there's been a safety car in F1 for some reason.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And talking what else is interesting, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes has been announced starring witches Freya Allen.
Yeah, they might get more Planet of the Apes movies. The perfect, like one of the best trilogies of movies. Now maybe gonna get a subpar 4th film, like the Toy Story films.
How many Planet of the Apes films are there?
There's a shit ton, but the like reboot trilogy of like the 2010s upwards is really good. Because there's like the original Planet of the Apes movie, then there's like loads of spin-offs and reboots, and then you had the Mark Wahlberg one where apparently he makes out with an ape lady. But yeah, the Andy Serkis ones are like really, really good. I rewatched the first one recently and it just really holds up. That CGI is incredible.
There's 9 in total.
Is that on Disney Plus or is that in the actual search things?
No, there's just been 9 ever of the franchise.
That doesn't
Actually,
seem...
the new ones is 3 of them. 2011, 2014, 2017.
I think that's wrong. It seems that I'm sure there's more.
More than 9. There was 5 of the original ones, and then there was another reboot, and then another reboot in 2011.
Maybe.
That's according to IMDb, that original's one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, no, you're right, 9. And then there's an animated series, apparently.
Yes, but talking about animated series, they're remaking an animated series in live action with Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yes. We got a full show cast list. And the only reason I brought this up was because Amber Midthunder, who is in Prey and in Legion, and I really like as an actress, is in this. And apparently she's playing the character who, spoilers, turns into the moon.
Right, okay.
Also, I don't really care about Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No,
like
me
everyone was, because when I watched it, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, this is really good television," and I was like, "For kids, because this is a kids' TV show, and you have to like it when you were a kid, right?" And then you go, "This is nostalgic, and this is why I like it."
That's why.
So when I watched it during lockdown, and I was like, "Okay, this is fine for a kids show. Like it tackles some stuff, it does a good job, but yeah, it's really not that great." It's really not like... I think the animation's good, I just don't think it's that great of a television show. So maybe this live action thing would improve it? I don't know. It's Netflix, it's probably going to be trash. But I like Amber Midthunder, so I might watch it just for that.
Fair enough. Let's go on. We talked about said make it for adults. Let's go into the Weird, Wacky, Wonderful, where McDonald's is launching adult Happy Meals.
Yep. Dan, are you embarrassed to buy a Happy Meal because it's for children?
I would be, yes.
Well, worry no more, because McDonald's is launching the perfect thing for adults, the Happy Meal for adults.
So what are they launching as the prize?
So you can get a Grimace, a Hamburglar, like a McDonald's character, and then a weird duck girl thing that I don't remember the name of. But they've got double eyes. They look really creepy. But this is in partnership with the Cactus Plant Flea Market. I don't know what they do. Yeah, so you can get the Grimace, Hamburglar, Birdie, and a new character called Cactus Buddy. And yeah, it's just basically a Big Mac, a drink, fries, or a 10-piece chicken nugget in a box, and you get a toy.
Sounds great. I mean, they could have gone full adult here.
Sex toys?
Yeah, sex toys. Got some anal beads going on.
Well, you don't know what people are going to be doing with those toys there.
Well, yeah, but by the looks of it might hurt.
Have you ever seen the doctor images of what people have shoved up their buttholes?
Yes, I have seen those. They are quite interesting. When someone shoves a T-Rex up their ass.
Or a Buzz Lightyear action figure. Or a Barbie.
Or Buzz goes to somewhere no one's gone before.
Goes to infinity and beyond.
Yeah, that's the one. Whatever.
Yeah, but everyone's excuse for that is I fell on it. You fell on it, butt naked, stripped down, right
exactly,
up, like it's standing up, buttocks slide on just straight. Yep, that's how falling over works.
What, you don't do your vacuuming completely naked?
No, not at all. But yeah,
man, you're missing out.
If they bring this to the UK, I might go because why not?
I don't know. I don't want one of these things.
I want the Cactus Buddy, just because that's the dumbest name ever.
Yeah, I suppose. It is pretty
Do you
dumb.
want my Cactus Buddy? It's got two sets of eyes. I don't know why they gave them double eyes. It's so weird.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever. Whatever. McDonald's is chasing clout.
Yeah, they probably are. Let's move on into we've lost the controller of the newser, where Razer and Verizon are making a 5G gaming handheld console.
Yeah, once again, more portable gaming shit.
I feel like everyone's just seen the success of the Switch and gone, yes, we need to do that.
Yeah, and the Steam Deck and all of that. I mean, it could be good. But
yeah,
we'd have to see what the tech specs are. It's built using a Snapdragon G3X Gen 1 tech and was made available to developers not to consume. That was back in December.
Right.
So the precursor to this new console used that tech, so it probably uses slightly better tech than that. Yeah, we'll just have to see, because everyone's chasing that portable gaming market.
That is true, they are.
Because it brings in a lot of money. The casual gamer does bring in the most money. Because the casual gamer is the one who goes, I can't be asked to wait 3 hours for this thing to drop down. I'll just pay some money and then do it now.
Yes. Let's move on and go on to Ubisoft, where Ubisoft's got the big 22 pirate blockbuster delayed again.
Yeah, so this is Skull and Bones, which we talked about the gameplay trailer and stuff like that. This game's been delayed 6 times since it was announced.
Yeah,
and
something
it's been
stupid.
delayed once again. So, yeah. I mean, delays are good.
Yeah, delays are good. However, that many delays, there's something wrong. A game should not have to be delayed that many times.
Well, the reason, I think, because the whole reason games even get, release dates years in advance is because it gives investors, this is when your investment will come into fruition.
Yeah.
So they have to give a release date that far because investors want solid, here's when the game's going to come out. So we know when our return will be. But because investors don't know shit about video games, they give mandatory, release it next year, release it this year. And then they don't realize that, games are very complicated to make.
Oh, really? God, I can't believe I didn't realize that.
Yeah. You'd think they'd have learned from Cyberpunk. Just let the game work and then you'll get a better investment rather than losing a lot of money.
Very true, very true.
But maybe Ubisoft needs a cash injection from somewhere.
Yes, that could be Saudi Arabia, as Saudi Arabia invests $37 billion into gaming.
Yeah, so they're going to invest $37 billion apparently into gaming. Don't know where that's going to go. Who knows? Buying up stakes in big gaming companies.
It's probably about racing games that only have men in the steering wheel, or schools that only have men, because Saudi Arabia don't like gender equality.
So Savvy has earmarked more than $13 billion for the acquisition and development of leading game publisher to become a strategic development partner, according to Kingdom's press agency. Another $18 billion is pegged for minority investments. Savvy's efforts are expected to establish 250 game companies and create 39,000 jobs, to press agency noted. Yeah, so they're just pumping a lot of money into making things. They also pumped a lot of money into the Swedish gaming conglomerate, the Embracer Group, which is the people who purchased the rights to the Tomb Raider and Deus Ex games and all of that.
Right, okay,
The government also pumped money into EA, Take-Two, Activision, Nintendo, and more. So, yeah. The Saudis are coming in. Do you know what's even crazier, though? This is still less money than what Microsoft is paying for Activision Blizzard.
Yeah, I suppose it's true. Also, it's crazy how a whole country is investing into gaming.
Yeah.
I mean,
China has invested heavily in gaming, and we can get to China, because Tencent is also aggressively seeking majority stakes in more gaming companies.
So what does that mean? Does that mean that they are wanting to acquire, or at least...
They're looking to acquire more stakes in the company to have more influence over what happens, basically.
Aren't Tencent already the biggest?
Tencent makes the most money. They're not the biggest, just because they have most crap ton of investments in multiple different studios. Because they have stakes in Sony, Epic. I think they have stakes in Microsoft as well, because you could just buy stock on if they're publicly traded companies, you could just buy stakes in them.
That's true. Yeah, they can just take how much they want.
Yeah, and so this is them trying to buy more. So we'll have to see what they try and buy. But yeah, their big push is to buy more into gaming. So it's heavily invested in Ubisoft with a $300 million investment, apparently.
Oh, wow.
So Tencent now has a 49.9% stake in Guillemot Bros, which has the largest stake in Ubisoft. So, hey, look, Tencent could buy Ubisoft. We don't know.
Maybe they will. Maybe at that point, Ubisoft will release Skull and Crossbones.
Yeah. So it has stakes in Epic Games, Activision Blizzard, From Software, and PUBG publisher Krafton. It also owns 100% of Riot Games, Sumo Digital, and Warframe developer Digital Extreme. Yeah. Oh, Sean Layden, best known for his time of senior position with Sony, joined Tencent Games last month as strategic advisor.
Wow, that's mad.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to get a lot more influence from Tencent in the future.
Things come and go, but this time it's going, as Google is shutting down Stadia in January 2023.
Shocking. Who didn't see this coming?
Probably the
Google's
investors at Google.
graveyard is littered with ambitious projects that they drop after a few years because they don't invest any actual traction into them.
Ah, yes. Oh, you see Google Glass over there?
Google Plus?
I don't remember
Google
the other
Hangouts?
ones. The Hangouts, yeah, that's another one.
Like, I think
so
there is a
many.
website called the Google Graveyard where you can see every single project Google has announced and then cancelled. And it's just like, boo, 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 boo. Yeah, so Google Stadia is going to go offline in January of 2023. Developers are pissed because a bunch of game developers didn't know this was happening and have pumped money into porting their games over because Google basically said, we'll give you some money, and they haven't been paid yet.
Oh, wow. That's bad.
You will get a full refund on all purchases of hardware and games. So if you bought anything and you got... I wonder if they'll give me money for my controller because I got it for free.
Really?
And because I was signed up to YouTube Premium since it launched in the Americas. Because I used a VPN to hack into and go cross borders and get it signed up. It didn't work properly in the UK, but I still got like no ads, which was the main thing I wanted. So I've had it since it launched. They basically went, you've been a loyal YouTube and Google stan. Here's this product that we want to push for free if you do this. And so I did it, and I just got it for free. And so I enjoyed it.
Wow, that's mad.
You still have to pay for the premium, and after the free trial that they gave me, I cancelled it because I was like, I don't want to have to pay to buy all the games again. And all the free games that they've got, I'm not that fussed about. But no, it was a good service. I liked it. But it's a very specific niche that you have to cover.
Yeah, it just needed the sort of Xbox Game Pass sort of vibe, didn't it, really, rather than...
Yeah. Yeah, because it was basically you just kind of... if you paid the monthly subscription, you got a selection of free games that you could then use. But then if you wanted to buy like any AAA game or something, you had to pay for it, like full price. There was never really any discounts. You could always buy it cheaper on another platform. Like you could always get it cheaper on Steam. They didn't really like have any good exclusive stuff. The one thing that was terrifying about this is that because Google was pumping money into it, they did get Bungie to bring over Destiny on it. And if they had committed a bit more, they could have bought Bungie and then made Bungie an exclusive, or like a developer for Google, if you think about it.
That'd be crazy. And then Google would just go, we're not funding this anymore.
Yeah, and then it would have just been like, well, Bungie's dead.
Again.
Yeah, which would have been scary. But yeah, people on the Destiny side are hoping that Bungie will port the save files and game like stuff over to new accounts, or like if they bring it over to like their PlayStation account and stuff like that, if they've purchased anything. I
mean, that would be good, but at the same time, Bungie have never done that for any...
Yeah. But there's never been a specific where, hey, look, the service that we're doing is shutting down.
That is true. I mean, they should warrant saying one free token.
Yeah, just to swap all your stuff over. Like, if you've synced it, it will just sync your Stadia stuff to your account that you, pick it to.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, rest in peace, Stadia. I have your controller, and it doesn't now do anything. Good thing the Chromecast is still used for TV.
That's true, yeah.
But yeah, I have a 4K Chromecast now that will never use anything other than the TV function, which is what I was doing anyway.
Let's go on.
But I do like that controller. That controller is actually nice. It does fit nicely in your hand.
Isn't it very similar to the Xbox One?
It's a mixture of both PlayStation and Xbox. Because it's like the same size as an Xbox One, and like the triggers feel more Xbox, but the button layout is a PlayStation.
Right, okay.
And the triggers and like the joysticks are PlayStation layout, which I prefer. I love that. I hate the fucking up left stick on an Xbox controller.
I would never understand that.
But people love it. I don't know why.
People's argument is, that's because that's where your thumb is in a natural position. And then I say, but why isn't the other stick there then? Why have your sticks in different positions?
Who knows?
Anyway, game trailers. The
Yes.
Callisto Protocol's latest trailer reveals the boys Karen Fukuhara.
Nope, you added too many letters in that. It's Karen
Fukuhara?
Fukuhara.
Yeah.
Fukuhara. The Callisto Protocols, which is like a horror Dead Space looking game. And the only reason I put this in here because I love Karen Fukuhara.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't care about this game in the slightest.
Nope, but it's just got Karen Fukuhara, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll get it.
Yeah, she's Kimiko, right?
Yeah, she's an incredible actress because she conveys so much with saying nothing at all.
This game looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks good. Like it's a horror game. It's like looks scary. Karen Fukuhara's in it.
So we need to know,
I'm
right?
just probably gonna wait for it to be a cheap because it's probably like 60 quid.
Wait until it comes on to Disney. Oh, not Disney Plus.
It comes on to Disney Plus, the gaming. Oh, that's the thing. Netflix added Oxenfree onto their gaming thing, and I've been playing that on Twitch.
Okay, you can talk about that and recommend do, recommend don't, can't you?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to because I've already played it, and we'd already talked about it when that happened. I was just saying because you got confused with streaming services and gaming services.
That is true, yes. But no, because Plus, right? Because it could go on PS Plus. Because Deathloop's not on PS Plus.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to give that a go. I wanted to give it a go ever since the game came out, and yeah, I can play it now.
Well, you can give it a go, and Kimiko is in Callisto.
Yes.
Protocol.
Going on to some more trailers. Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet.
Released the Wiglet, which is the weird white stretchy Diglett for the new region.
Posted this in our chat, and then it went, why have they whitewashed his character?
Well, yeah, because Diglett's originally like a small little brown guy, little turd in the ground, and then they've whitewashed him. They've made him white and long. I just jokingly went, they've whitewashed the brown character because it's so funny to me. Like, that wasn't serious at all, but it was just like, no one's outraged about this. People love it. I was just like, they've whitewashed Diglett.
So is that like another Pokemon?
Diglett is it's the region specific version of Diglett. Because in Pokemon they have like Alolan forms, which is a region. So like Vulpix has a winter form.
Right. Okay.
It's just Pokemon's way of not creating new Pokemon, but just adding new stuff. So they go, oh, rather than actually making creative decisions and making new Pokemon, because we've got like 900 of them at this point, we're just going to make different versions of the same Pokemon.
Right. Okay.
Based on region of the new places. So like Executor is normally really tall with like little hanging balls. And then they've made a stretchy one with coconuts at the top. And then the normal one is like a big trunk with coconuts. Okay. There's different forms. It's just Pokemon's way of kind of making new Pokemon, but not having to creatively do anything.
Yeah. Going on to another trailer for The Finals, pre-alpha game trailer.
Yes.
What is this? What have you brought here?
So The Finals is a team-based shooter from ex-Battlefield devs, and it's basically just like I think it's like a free-to-play FPS. Kind of a battle royale, I think, but I think it's more like a multiplayer just shooter. But it's got massively destructible environments and stuff like that. And it looks like fun.
Yeah,
it just looked like a fun time.
Good quality. A lot of the visuals are very good.
Yeah, but like the level of like destruction that the buildings and stuff have looks impressive. The traversal looks fun because you have like this goo cannon thing that builds like hard rock foam stuff, and so you can like run up it and climb buildings and stuff like that. And you can also use it to build like a shield in front of you, and it looks fun.
Yeah, it does.
I'd have to give it a go because I think it's only at PC at the moment, but if it comes out it kind of gives like Hyperscape vibes, but better.
Yeah, well, Hyperscape was just a bland meh zone of nothing.
Yeah, but
and
no, I don't know if this will do well, but it could be fun if they keep like actually adding stuff to it. Its closed beta was like 29th of September, so it's out.
Right, yeah. And our final trailer is Wild Hearts.
Yeah, this was a EA game from their Originals program. It's kind of just like Monster Hunter, where you just go around kind of like fighting massive giant monsters, and it looks sick. Like I think it looks really cool. And I like the EA original programs because it's like EA just pumps money into actual developers who they don't really do anything. They don't like input anything. They just let them do cool games.
Isn't that the same with like It Takes Two?
Yeah, and Unravel and a bunch of other stuff. This is just like one of their EA original games. So, Wild Hearts is a unique twist on the hunting genre where technology gives you a fighting chance against fearsome beasts infused with ferocious power of nature itself. Take on creatures alone or hunt with friends to seamlessly, and then it won't let me see more co-op. Developed by Omega Force, the Japanese studio behind the Dynasty Warriors franchise in partnership with EA Originals. Yeah, it's also in feudal Japan, fantasy feudal Japan. And it comes out February 17th, 2023. And it looks fun.
Fair enough. Let's go on into crypto crashes, and also Meta, where the People's Bank of China brags about the crackdown on the pseudo-gold exchanges of crypto.
Yeah, so they're basically bragging that, hey, look, your dumb cryptocurrency is dying. Real money is here to stay.
I feel like China saying this, though, isn't the best thing about crypto crashing, because China's inherently the evil people.
Yeah.
Well, not Chinese people, like the Chinese government is evil, considered in the West.
But yeah, but it's also because China made crypto illegal, so it's just like, well, look, even if we did it, you've still kind of just crashed and burned anyway.
I still think crypto's going to rise again.
God, I hope not. I'm so sick.
I mean, it's not worthless, a lot of the coins.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's not worthless. I don't think it ever go worthless.
No, but like no one wants to be a part of it. Like the general public doesn't want to be a part of it. It's only a select
until people start making money again. And then since people make money again, the public will go, oh yes, I want this. And then shove more money into it.
Yeah, but I'd hope that people are like, oh, remember when people did this the first time and it absolutely failed and burned? Let's not do that again.
This is the third time, though.
True, but this is the biggest it's been in terms of
but that's how it works. Like, it goes up, it goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. But the downs are never higher than the last down.
We'll see. But yeah, it's just interesting that the big banks are going, yeah, look, crypto's dying. We don't want any part of this. And then in the OSO meta news, Walmart jumps into Roblox with launch of Walmart Land, the Walmart's universe of play.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, you can run around in a Walmart branded Adventureland in Roblox.
You can go play hide and seek in Walmart.
Yeah, well, no, not in a Walmart because it's Walmart Land, where it's just like a theme park. So it's got rides and shit. I've never played Roblox. Actually, no, I lie. I think I played Roblox in like 2010 once at my friend's house when he was playing it. And I was like, this is the worst fucking game I've ever played. It's so clunky.
I don't think I've ever played it. I've just been seeing people play it, and I don't want to play it.
It's also, like, it's just full of kids and predators who are
that's true,
trying to get those kids. But they don't have the oof sound anymore, so it's completely pointless. It's worthless to me. I'm never going to play it anyway. So yeah, users can dive into 5 new games that offer experiences featuring products and characters from LOL Surprise Jurassic. Oh no, wait, that's a new thing. That's a different thing. Electric Land inspired by the world's greatest music festival. Okay, these are just things that happen. Walmart is announcing the launch of 2 new immersive experiences in the metaverse mega platforms Roblox called Walmart Land and Walmart Universe of Play. The spaces offer unique interactive content and entertainment for customers, bringing to life the best of Walmart's aisles in virtual world. Walmart Land will bring the best fashion, style, beauty, and entertainment items directly to global Roblox communities of over 52 million daily users. Fuck, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Roblox is $1 billion enterprise, isn't it? I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's
it went public
massive.
and then it just made $1 billion, it's like one of the highest grossing video game things ever. The retailer will continue to bring the fun with Walmart's Universe of Play, the ultimate virtual toy destination in Roblox, just in time for those so real holiday wish lists. Yeah, doesn't tell you what any of that is. It's all just the same as the Starbucks bollocks, but hey, look. Oh, yeah, there you go. Merchandise or Virch for your avatar, a physics-defying Ferris wheel giving you a bird's-eye glimpse of the world, unlockable tokens and badges that can be earned in various games and competition. Walmart Land debuts with 3 big experiences, specifically with the next generation of customers in mind. Electric Land, inspired by the world's greatest music festival. Electric Land Island includes an interactive piano walkway, a dance challenge, a Netflix trivia experience featuring Noah Schnapp and DJ Booth, where users can learn to mix off different beats. House of Style, featuring a virtual dressing room, a strike a pose challenge, an oversized cosmetic obstacle course, a roller skating rink. House of Style will offer products from AF 9-4. I'm not reading any of those. And then Electric Fest users can jump back into Electric Island for Electric Fest, a motion captured concert celebration featuring performances from popular artists such as Madison Bear, Kane Brown, and Young Blood. I know one of those people, Madison
Which
Bear.
one do you know?
Madison Bear?
Do you know Young Blood?
I don't know who that is.
A very famous artist.
Okay, I'm not even sure I know the one because I don't think her name's Madison Beer. I thought it was Madison Bear, but I might be confusing it with someone else. So I'm going to Google quickly
It
Madison.
probably does mean Madison Bear, but it might have spelled it wrong. I would have thought it was Madison Bear because Madison Bear has done a lot of things to do with like augmented reality.
No, it is Madison Beer.
Oh, it's the same person though, right?
Yeah, it's the same person I was thinking of. I just never realized her name was Beer.
I always thought it was Bear.
Yeah, maybe it's Bear on her YouTube channel. No, it's Beer. Huh. And
Maybe it's just pronounced Bear.
Maybe. Or maybe she's just an alcoholic.
Well, yeah, well, could be.
She is American and she would have only been able to drink 2 years ago because she's only 23.
No, that's true. True.
So maybe she changed her name from Bear to Beer when she turned 21. But that is the only person who I knew out of all of those people.
Let's go into tech time and science shenanigans, where it's been a while, but we need to talk about Elon Musk once again, as he has now unveiled the humanoid Optimus robot at Tesla's AI Day.
Yep. So Dan, what do you view as the perfect robot?
The perfect robot. Well, for what? What purpose does it need?
To walk around and dance.
I would say if I wanted to walk on and dance, I would want a tiny little one because it'd be obnoxiously too big otherwise. And I'd want it to be little money because I don't want to spend a lot of money on that.
You don't want to spend 20k
on
a big robot that does little hand gestures like the little waves.
No, I wouldn't want to spend 20k on that. No, I wouldn't.
Also, have you ever heard of Atlas?
Yes.
The Boston Dynamics robot, which has fluid, automated, like, backflips and parkour and isn't AI powered, is pre-programmed, but is very impressive. Yeah, so Elon Musk basically made a robot from the early 2000s. Because Asimo, which is the Honda robot from like 2000, where it just basically walks around and does like a little dance and climbs upstairs.
Right.
And any like fucking Disneyland robotics thing. Because this is all this is. It's got an AI program that's just doing the functions. And it's really slow, really clunky. They showed off. This was promised like a year ago. And it was announced with a guy in a suit. And it was meant to be running around and doing all these hand gestures and doing flips and backflips using AI. And then Elon Musk's come out and gone, yeah, this is it. And it's a robot that moves at like half a mile an hour and waves, but it's using AI, so it's cool. And what purpose does this serve? Nothing, because it can't do anything that it's going to be able to claim, because that's not why robots are used in automation.
I was also going to say, I don't think I would ever want a robot around my house. Not like a humanoid robot, anyway.
Well, no, because I don't understand because this isn't helping anything. Because this idea, like the Asimo one or the Boston Dynamics one, Atlas or whatever it is designed to just show off how far robotics can go in terms of like articulating, but they're not making it so that it replaces jobs. Whereas Elon Musk is claiming that these will replace jobs, but the human body is not good at doing repetitive multiple tasks. That's why we build machines specifically to do those.
Yeah.
They're smaller, they're more practical, they have less moving parts, they don't need to be as articulate, they don't need to function and have like fingers, they can just do things. So this doesn't replace anything. This is just a gimmick. But he's claiming it's going to be the future of the world.
But it isn't.
No. It's also vastly under what he promised in a year, because he said it would be what the little dancing robot boy person in the onesie outfit was doing. And they went, oh yeah, here's our better model. And they had to wheel it out on stage and it was just one arm was moving and going, yeah, hello.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just ridiculous that people still believe that Elon Musk knows what he's doing.
Elon Musk has never known what he's doing.
But the thing is, Tesla and stuff is still going up. Like, Tesla is still doing well. He's got a massively loyal fan base that, for some reason, just believes in him. And investors, for some reason.
Yeah, it's true.
God, I hope he has to buy Twitter and loses all his money.
He won't. He's going to get out of it.
I know. It's sad. Do you want to talk about graphics cards? Yeah,
so last week we mentioned about NVIDIA. Well, Intel has now entered the consumer GPU market with the Intel Arc A7710 graphics card that is set to launch October 12th with a price tag of $329.
Is that cheap?
It is. This is comparable to a 3060. However, on their testing, they were trying to compete with the 3060, which is a graphics card from 2 years ago.
Yes.
Which means it's not really valid. If you're trying to match the last generation of graphics cards.
But you're just trying to make it so that the price point is cheaper, right? Because no one's buying the new ones, except unless you've got stacks of money.
That is true. I mean, the 4080 is way too much money. I'm more interested to see what AMD release. AMD's got their announcement in, I think, tomorrow, time of recording. It's on the 3rd of October, which we're going to miss, unfortunately. Again, classic.
As all news is, we missed The Last of Us because it came out on Monday.
Yes, that is true.
The Deadpool stuff happened on Tuesday or Monday. Can't remember when.
Yes, I think our tagline should just be week old news, because it always is.
It is week old news.
Why do we bother record? We might just record on a Wednesday.
Nah.
For the following Sunday. It makes no difference.
Nah, I like our Sunday record time. But yeah, this is just new graphics cards. More competition means more, hey, look, we're going to be last gen tech, but cheap.
Yeah.
I wonder if they've had to completely redo their thing because of shortages in parts and stuff.
Maybe. I think the part shortage is getting better. There's still a problem. There's a problem at my workplace. We're having to get parts from the grey market.
Not the black market?
No, black market is stuff that is borderline illegal. Grey market is more, it's not the normal place to buy things.
So, buying a PlayStation 5 from CEX for dramatically more money.
Basically.
Not the place to buy it. But you need to buy it if you want one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that.
And yeah, so that's it for Tech Time really this week. So we're going to go into Britain being Britain. And King Charles has now got a date for when he will appear on banknotes. However, he's already appearing on the currency.
Yes. I still don't know why we're doing this.
We're changing it, or why we're reporting on it?
No, this is why we're changing any of it, because he's gonna die in like 2 years, man.
I think the idea of it is we're not going to replace the currency. It's more
which was what everyone was thinking that was going to happen. It's now just being taken out of circulation.
Yeah, they're just going to slowly replace it. So they now stop making the Queen Elizabeth coins, and they're now making the King Charles coins.
Yeah, so
and it'll be the same with the currency as well. So just all new money will have the new face, but the old money will still be legal tender, I think.
Yeah, so the updated banknotes with King Charles's image will be revealed by the end of the year. The currency won't actually be in circulation until mid-2024, at which point he will die, and they'll have done all of this for nothing. And then they'll have to do it all again with Harry. Or they'll just go, oh, fuck, we did all of this for no reason. And no one uses money anymore. Everyone uses digital banking and tapping their phone or credit cards or debit cards. Because it's easier. It's only the old people who love the Queen and should be allowed to look at the Queen on their money whenever they're purchasing. As a memoriam.
Yeah, that's true. True.
But yeah, so yeah, 2024 we're going to get Charles's face, and then he'll die in 2024, and they'll have done it all for nothing. Because I'll have shot him in the head. That isn't treason.
No. Let's end off the show with recommend, do, recommend, don't. What have you done this week that you'd recommend?
I created a new YouTube channel just to put all my stream VODs from Twitch, because I've actually been doing Twitch again, which is fun.
I can't believe it. You're actually becoming a streamer.
Yeah, I spent 6.5 hours, like, yesterday playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, which was a lot of fun. I had a lot of people come into the stream and challenge me, and I was creating random decks, so I was having a fun time, like, trying to utilize this stupid random deck that kind of worked. It wasn't as terrible as the last time I did it. So yeah, I've just created, because I know the YouTube algorithm hates inconsistency, so I'm basically now going to try and edit bits out of the streams to upload on my normal channel, and then have the stream VODs go onto a different channel so that there's a more consistent like time frame, and then that might promote growth a bit more. I don't know. But thank you for anyone who came and watched. That was fun. And then what I've actually been watching, I watched the Harley Quinn Season 3, because I finally managed to get my Channel 4 to work.
Yeah, we decided it's been hacked, right? That's what we thought.
Well, I feel like it's been hacked, but I don't know. So I had to create a new account, and that's working, so hey, look. But I still can't log in even on the new account on my browser on a PC, so I don't know what's going on. I can only log in on a mobile. And also, I forget how much I hate watching television with ads, because I haven't done it in years.
Yeah,
so,
it's bad.
It's a good show. I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's only 2 episodes out, but it's still Harley Quinn, and it's still good.
That's good.
Yeah.
And
what do you recommend?
For me, I finally finished Guardians of the Galaxy game. The story's fantastic. I love it. It's all about grief. Oh yeah, I recommend the story. Gameplay, like I said, I spoke a few times. It's not too great for me, but yeah, the actual story is fantastic.
Nice. And then I have a don't recommend because I watched it. I didn't think it was terrible. But Blonde on Netflix, the Marilyn Monroe thing. Because I watched it not knowing anything about Marilyn Monroe and went, oh fuck, her life sucks. It's horrible. What horrible fuck. And then apparently a lot of the stuff that's in there is bullshit.
Oh really?
Yeah, because it's based on a book that kind of like dramatizes her life and kind of just takes things out of and makes stuff up. And so I've seen a lot of discourse around how blatantly outrageous a lot of the stuff in there is, and it's all bullshit and none of it actually happened. And also, it's a weird movie because it's 2 hours and 47 minutes long. And it really feels like it. Anna de Armas is great. She does Marilyn Monroe. I don't know if she does her a disservice but like the acting that she's doing in it, if it wasn't Marilyn Monroe, would be good. But yeah, there's some weird creative choices in there. But yeah, I just don't recommend it because if it's not accurate, then it's like a made up story. Then, like me, you'd be confused and go, "Oh, her life was terrible." But yeah, if it's not accurate, I don't know why you'd watch it.
Fair enough. Well, thank you very much for listening. If you have enjoyed this episode, please leave a review. And it helps out the podcast great. Share with your friends. And if you want to talk to us about anything, or if you want to add us, if you think we missed a news story, then tweet at us or send us an email. Either way, you can.
Yeah, it's all in the link trees below.
Yes, you love your link tree.
I do love my link tree. I had to add my new channel to my link tree. So
yes, you did.
That's on there. Yeah, it's called Frankenstein Twitch VODs because it's just
there you go.
simple.
Yeah. Thank you very much, and we will catch you next time.
Goodbye.